Hi, I'm KGomez. I'm Director of Real Estate Business Development here at Credit Union of America. I've been here almost 3 years now, but been doing construction lending for over 17 years. That's my first love. So came here at the credit union to go ahead and start up a construction program. Our construction program is amazing and it's off and running. We've got two great construction loan options. One's a 20% down, the other is a 10% down. And this construction product is built for clients, members who do not have a builder that is carrying their loan for them. That's where we come in. So if you have a builder that doesn't do his own financing, or if you have a builder that charges high financing fees, this is the product for you. So what we do is we will come in, we'll do your financing for your construction piece, and then with that same application, we'll set you up for your permanent financing as well without having to reapply. We'll use the same application. A lot of the things on the construction loan will carry over to the permanent financing. And so that's a plus for our members. So our construction loan product is perfect for the people that need to do their own financing. And the way that we set these things up is I will talk to you when you are in the process of deciding your plans, your specifications. Before you sign a contract with a builder, I will let you know how the process works, what we expect out of the builder, and how we work with the builder. And so the main thing that I'd like to get across to everyone watching is we do completion inspections once a month on our builds. A lot of lenders don't do that. So what happens with us is every time a builder sends us a draw, this is going to be for work that he's actually completed on your house. We're going to go out to the job site, hands and feet, eyes on the build. We're going to make sure everything that you've been billed for and that he's asking money for has actually been done. And so if I go out, I have an invoice for roof trusses, I go out to the job site and I see the roof trusses are laying on the ground, we're not going to pay for that yet. And so this keeps the build progressing. It also keeps the build going from underwater. And you get a copy of that completion report along with details on how much money's been drawn off of your loan, the percentage of the build that's been complete. And we want to make sure those numbers are lining up. We want to make sure you're in good shape on your loan, and we want to make sure the builder is moving the build along. The main goal is to get the house done normally within 6 months, unless it's a very large house. If it's a large house, sometimes those can take up to 9 months. But through the process, we'll guide you. Really, the hard work for you is going to be getting ready on the plans for the house, deciding on all of your details, working with your builder. And there's another thing. If you don't have a builder, we actually have a list of approved builders here at the Credit Union of America. These are builds that we've done, or builders that we've worked with before. These are builders that have been vetted. So if you're just new to the process, don't know where to start, give me a call first. I'm going to give you a list of builders. I'm also going to give you details on the program, and then you can take it from there. Deciding on your home and deciding on lending usually takes a couple of months. It takes the builders another couple of months to get their plans in place and a contract in place. Once we have a signed contract from you and we also have the final plans, the final specifications on the build, we're going to order an appraisal. And that appraisal is done subject to completion. So the appraiser will go out, he's going to appraise the land, he's going to appraise the future build by using the plans, the specs, and the contract. He gives us a value so we know that once that build is done, we have and you have the value in your home that you expect. So once the appraisal's back, then we go into the loan process. And so we will gather your final documentation on pay stubs, W-2s, bank statements, things that we need to gather for underwriting. We usually actually gather those during the appraisal process while we're waiting on the appraisal to come back. And so once those things are in place, we send you off to an underwriter. Once the underwriter gets done with your file, then you go into processing. Processing can take a couple of days. I tell people from start to finish, once you have a signed contract on a home, plan on 4 to 5 weeks before we actually close that construction loan, just to give the appraiser time to get out there and underwriting and processing time to do their things as well. When we close on your construction loan, that same day we're going to file your mortgage, e-file the mortgage. Then we order a no-start survey to be done. That no-start survey guarantees that no work has been started before we closed your loan. That protects you against hidden liens from any subcontractors. It also protects you against any hidden liens that maybe title might have missed. And so the no-start survey is super important. We do not let builders start before we get the loan closed and that survey done. We like to line those things up to be done the same day, close your loan, file the e-mortgage, and get the no-start done. Then the builder has the green flag to go ahead and get started on your new home. When your build gets to be about, let's say, 30 to 45 days out from completion, we want to get you teed up for the permanent financing. So at that point, you will be assigned, if you haven't been already, to a permanent lender who will help you through the permanent lending aspect. There's many loans to choose from, and so you'll want to go ahead and just sit down and talk with that permanent lender, discuss the different rates, discuss the different loan options. Just for example, we've got a great loan product right now. Today's rate on that's 5.375% on a 30-year mortgage. Today is August 13th, right? And yeah, August 13th. And that is an amazing rate. And so what we want to do is we want to make sure that you are lined up for this permanent financing before the construction is complete. We will go ahead and get you all approved. We'll make sure that everything's a go. We will get closer to the end of the build, and then that way we know by then when your completion date is. We'll go ahead and get the appraiser back out there once the build is done. He's going to sign off on the build, say everything's done, this is ready for permanent financing. You do not have to get a second appraisal for your permanent financing unless your build has taken over a year to complete. But appraisals are good for 1 year. So if we can get the build done, and like earlier I said that the build takes normally 6 to 9 months. So we'll use the same appraisal. We'll get the appraiser back out. He'll sign off on that appraisal. We'll give that to your permanent financer here at Credit Union of America. And then we'll get you teed up for permanent financing. Well, once again, I'm KGomez, and it's been a pleasure talking with you guys. If you need any help at all or you're ready to reach out, please look at my contact information below. I'm here to talk. I'm here to answer questions. That's 90% of my day. And so happy to help you. And if you like what you've seen here, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel.